Welcome everyone, good evening from Zamora here. We've just got back from our beautiful trip to Magsaysay, and that was an experience and a half. Now we've come home and we've fed what we have to feed, so now I'd like to introduce you to our new residents here in Zamora, which are now, we have now the proud honour of 7 rabbits. Now these are going to be the basis of our breeding program, and we aim to sort of a breeding program purely not for breeding pets. May I make this disclaimer straight away about rabbits. These are not pets, and these are Californian, the American breed, and New Zealand whites. It's also American breed, but they're a New Zealand white. And they're purely bred specifically for their meat. So, people who don't want to tune any further, that's okay, you can turn off now, but I'd like to make that disclaimer quite clear. So anyway, so we've got one pair here, buck and a doe. This pair is very young, 8 weeks old they are now. They've been with us for 2 days and settled in nicely. This is just temporary here on our concrete here where our fish ponds are. So, and today we've picked up these other 3 rabbits that you see in the green and bamboo cage there. The big one is the buck. He is a Californian cross. He's an F1 hybrid. The other 2 are 2 does from the same litter, but not from the same litter as the buck. So none of these rabbits here are related. So, and it's quite important that it's not so much for rabbits, but I like to keep them, the gene pool, as large as I can. So now we have to make structures to house the rabbits, permanent structures. So I started erecting the tent, but it collapsed, so we'll have to think that's I think the rats and the spiders got to it. So anyway, that's another story, that's another video also. So here we go on our venture into breeding rabbits for meat. It's like everywhere in the world, blame COVID if you wish, but not necessarily. In fact, that's the way we're living now, the way the world is, especially in places like the Philippines. The cost of living now is horrendous, and so they're becoming more conscious now of healthy living and finding alternatives to what their natural diet is. And rabbit meat has been proven to be very healthy compared to pork and beef. So, and it's becoming more accepted in the wider community. We've joined an organisation that when we get into breeding regularly, they will take all our meat rabbits and they can sell them quite easily. So there is a demand out there. So that's an alternative to what we're eating now. It's very lean, very healthy. No cholesterol, very little cholesterol anyway, so it's a healthy meat. And as kids born and bred in England, we used to have it maybe twice a week, rabbit pie and roast rabbit. That was what was on the dinner table. So we're going to try it here. There's all the breeders now here in the hall who are doing exactly the same thing. So, and I now belong to their organisation, so we'll start from here and we'll end up with who knows? You know what rabbits are like? They breed like rabbits, you know? So, well now, thanks for watching guys, and I'll keep you updated on all things happening here on Zamora, especially the rabbits now because they are new. So, here we go again. Good night and God bless everyone and take care.